Good morning. How are you doing? We have some blooms coming up from the marigolds out front here, and like clematis is really pretty, just not, I think next year when I let it come up again, it'll be more full. And the dahlias that I potted are budding, and my containers are getting tall. And this is stock geraniums, mums, chrysanthemums, and coleus. And let's see. And I have another dahlia here, potted. That was the best place to put them, because I tell you what, out in the garden, it got flooded. I'm probably only going to have 2 dahlias out there, the dinner plates. So at least I have those. I got another one that it wasn't very good, but was the last dinner plate that they had at Menards. So I just took it. It had little tiny tubers. One was sprouting. So when this, I don't know when the rains are going to stop. We got a severe thunderstorm coming in today. My little Chinese maple, or Japanese maple, is getting taller. It won't be very big because someone cut off the top of it. But I don't know. We'll find out. It'll look cool. That's what I gotta say. My lemon tree is really sprouting out some pretty leaves. I just wish she would bloom, and maybe she will. I think she's supposed to be harvested in the winter. So, but I put her out here. She's taken the wind and everything. I've got her tied up a little bit. But anyway, let's go to the well, the lily well. And my arbor is doing great. I need some more flowers, perennials to put in here. And I'll have fun doing that when they go on clearance. So these are so pretty. These little cone flowers. They're native. And yeah. My husband is getting the mowing done. It wasn't too tall, but once it rains again, it's going to be right back up. These are spreading out. A lot of my leaves are a little yellow because they've had so much water. Nothing I can do about it, and they'll be okay. They will be all right. So, looks like I got another petunia growing in there. Maybe from last year. That usually always happens. Oh, there's another one. It may get full. And I have my tiger lily. So pretty. So absolutely beautiful. My apricot fudge, I don't know about her. I think, it was just so windy. But I will split her and put her in some other areas where it won't be so bad, and maybe I'll put a cage around it, a small little cage that you can't really tell. But looky here, my crazy daisies. They're getting buds. I can't wait to see them. Cannot wait to see them. And the package said 50% annual, 50% perennial. So that is perfect for me. I need to start getting perennials in. And my husband loves to mow. He don't want to admit it. And my zinnias. Let me tell you about my zinnias. I have planted them, put the seed in, because I grow them from direct seed. But a lot of the water misplaced a lot of the seed, so they're just kind of like bunched up here and there, and that. we'll see what happens when they get tall and big. I think they'll be just fine, and fill it in. As long as it's filled in, who cares? I have some cosmos coming back, and I planted a couple of the hairy ball milkweed and some pleurisy. And over by the strawberry and grapevine garden, they are spreading, so that'll be nice back here. A nice little place for monarchs. See, I have a seed right over here, a zinnia. I don't care, it can stay there. Anything that's growing, it's gonna stay now. I don't know about some of these. I really didn't want the hairy balls over here, but we'll see when they get a little bigger. My lisianthus is still alive, and they're doing just fine in this crazy weather we're having. It's like every few days. Yesterday was just such a beautiful day. Sunny, not real hot, not real humid, and just nice. My cone flowers are coming out. I wish I'd gotten some other colors. I know they have other colors, and I may look that up. I think I had some, but these are pretty. These are pretty anyway. And then I have some status coming up. It's some of it's getting off, and I do have some gomphrena around in here. You know, who knows where the seed went, because this is where it got really puddled. And this one, I don't know if it's gonna make it. It feels so flimsy. But this one and this one will make it. They're fine. And then I had one in the middle that just wouldn't even come up. I even tried to put it up here, but they're just rotted from all the flooding and rain. So we'll see about that. Anyway, it will be full of flowers. Even if they're not in their right little places, that's just fine. And the stalk, it doesn't look so good, but they'll come out of it. Once all this bad weather, I think they'll come up and be okay. We'll just have to see. I was going to do them in my greenhouse, get a big planter and just put them in the greenhouse, because last year they got so twisted. But, you know, I don't have a cover in my greenhouse anyway, so until that happens, maybe next year I can do that. My Sweet William, it's pretty done. The ranunculus is done. I'm just waiting to cut it back once it's all dead. And I'll cut the tops off of these. These will still spread. And I do need to weed, but good grief, I'm weeding all the time. If it's not the veggie garden, I put plastic down in the veggie garden yesterday. So we'll go take a look at the veggies. We have a little sprout of broccoli, and what else? I think this is the rose lily. It's so beautiful, but see how she got too much water. Her leaves are yellow, but still bloom and be pretty. These are very pretty. These are taking on a different look. Isn't that so pretty? Oh yes, I love that. So, and there's one of my chrysanthemums. I got 3 of them in here. I didn't know if they'd make it or not, but, and I do have a little bit of verbena in here, and I don't know if it'll be okay or not. I think I probably need some spray. I see some bugs. I'll have to do that. I had to spray for ants. I was like, when I was picking beans, oh my goodness. My cactus is blooming. I didn't think it would this year. Look how beautiful. Oh, I love these. These are so pretty. Yay. And this one's coming along. I've weeded it. I've weeded it twice. And it looks better than what it did, but good grief. This old body can't take a whole lot. So, and I'm planning on get some mulch this year, now that I've kind of got things where I want them. Like this is a perennial. These are not. This is a perennial. And look at the Mexican sunflowers. They're growing like crazy. And this is really pretty. My little fire bush. I don't know about this. I think it's a weed, but whatever. Some of the things that I planted in here didn't come up, so we'll see how that works out. I don't want it getting too big of a trunk on it. But, and I found a tree farm that I'm going to go visit next month. I am going to replace that blue spruce. I hope I can afford to get something at least 5 or 6 foot tall and replace it. We miss that tree. It was so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Anyway, my verbena is doing good in here. And my hercra, my little percali, they came back, but I don't know. I don't know if they're just waterlogged or what. But they came back. I may just shave it all off and let it rebloom again, because it didn't come out with very big blooms when it came back. It's just been a bad weather year. But my bee balm is doing pretty, and she has buds. I'm so happy she has buds. Got a little bit of mildew, but I sprayed it with some neem oil and stuff, and it's fine. It's not going to hurt your plants. They'll come back every year. And I may, excuse me, once I see them bloom, I may spread them out a little bit. Maybe try digging up a plant and or just pull them, because I think they may spread a little bit. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure, but this will be a pretty sight when it's done. My planters are doing really good. I have some really pretty geraniums, and this one, I don't know, it's probably got winded a lot, but they'll come out of it. They will. The earglum, I hope there's some blue and white in this one. Let's see what color this was, if I marked it. Oh, yeah, I think this is blue in the middle, or purple. And let's see, and this is white, I think, white glitter. So yes, they should be blue and white. And when they get mature and up there, the stems and everything will be purple, and these will be white. So it's really a cool plant. And I thought it'd look good with the white. I might go ahead and paint this. I kind of like the old look, old country style look. But with this, I think if I painted it, but then this is going to be white. we'll see what it looks like when it grows up. Then I'll make that decision. Have some blooming, starting to bloom here. That's a really pretty red one, I think. And I did this all from seed. All of this from seed, even the eargrom. You get tubers sometimes for the eargrom, but I chose doing it by seed. And this little guy, I didn't know if it'd come back or not, and I can't remember the name of it. I'll have to look. My columbine did beautiful this year, especially, and my hostas took the wind, but they're still doing really well, getting bigger. And my little Persian shield is still looking pretty in here. I think it needs something behind it or something to kind of show it more. I'll deal with that later. And these purple ones were so pretty. There's some lavender ones, and these are purple. He's gonna mow my bistro area, so I gotta get out of his way. Come on, Simba. Come on, Lucy. Lucy. Oh, I didn't get them cones picked up very well. Yep, I put plastic down, take care of some of the weeds. Next year or this fall, I'm going to spread some of this compost with manure. I'm going to spread it all across the garden, and I'm going to cover it all up with plastic. I'm going to have to find you know what? I could probably use the cover from my greenhouse. I might be able to use that. Why not? I wonder if that would still allow them to grow weeds. I don't know. I have to talk it over with my husband, but I think the black plastic is probably best. So, and let's see what's over here. I can't wait till the monarchs come. I've seen a couple. I have seen a couple. Oh, we have a new strawberry on our new Seacrest. My husband and I am going to cut it in half, and we're going to taste them. See how they are, and I'll let you know. They are supposed to be a 3-season strawberry, and they will give you strawberries in spring, summer, and fall. And then they go dormant in the winter. And our blackberries, can't wait to try some of those. I just found that alongside the field, and so I dug it up, and it was hard to dig up. I dug it up and put it over here, so it didn't do much last year, so it should be pretty. And here's the pleurisy. It's nice and bright. She's getting a little bit taller this year, but not much. She wasn't supposed to bloom the first year, but she did. And this is the one I found like 5 monarch caterpillars on. She had a lot on it. It's a milkweed, of course. Our asparagus is all done. It went to seed, and there'll be supposed to be little red balls on here later on in the fall, so it should be pretty this fall. I tried to keep the weeds out of it, but look, there we go. It's just so hard. So, and I don't want to put too much mulch in there because I want them to grow next year. So we do this, and then we just let it go. And then when it dries out in the spring, early spring, we will burn it. We'll burn it, and then it grows. Lots of yummy asparagus, but I think we've had our time this year. We were eating. Oh, look at my rhubarb. It's looking really nice. And the ones that I planted, they are just so happy. Yeah. I've weeded in here, all that. Oh, if I had no weeded, boy, nothing would be seen. Okay, one more thing. I put a Lysianthus in here, and it's doing really well here. There's my Jesus plant, lavender, my rose bush. It got a couple of the tall stems broke off in the wind, so I just cut them. So hopefully next year or later this year, once the weather dies down and is nice for it, maybe she'll give me some long stem roses. And this is the Jesus plant. It just grows up in my cells. I don't know why, but what was that? Oh my goodness. What happened? Oh my goodness. I don't know what that was. Nobody got hurt? All right. Huh. Man, something like I don't know what. Okay. Nobody got hurt. That's the main thing. Moringa is growing. My moringa, and I put some dill in here. And these are little Lysianthus, and they are not doing. This one's coming up though. This is doing okay. And there's some rhubarb I'm going to give to a friend, and I have some yarrow in here that I haven't decided where to put. I may have to put some back in the back of the cut flower garden because I don't see it anymore. I think it got buried under the rain and flooding, and soil got covered it up. But I have some here, have some yarrow here, and I have my tall amaranthus that will be pretty. I think will be really pretty in front of this brick chimney. This is my tubers that I got, the little tiny tubers for some dinner plate dahlias. I'm going to see if they'll grow. I need some water in them. And my poor avocado. I'm sorry. But this is coming back. This is that hibiscus that was just so dormant for so long. But look it's coming out. Might take another year before she fills out. But even the sticks that I cut off, the limbs I cut off, have leaves. So I might have more than one hibiscus. These are things that I don't even know what they are. I found them in my pockets or somewhere and didn't tag them. So I just put them in the dirt. They're wet. I just think this is pretty. Purple and orange. Okay. And one canna. Hopefully I'll have two next year. I may put it somewhere once the weather gets a little better and stable, more stable. I hope it does get stable. I fixed and organized my hut. It may not look like it, but if you had seen it before, I had stuff stacked all over here from the greenhouse and all kinds of stuff. So I got all my pots, most of them, in this tote, and this is the cover for, if you get a freeze or something, you want to protect your plants. And I have some square ones that I didn't get put in there. It could only hold so much. And just some things that I use. And there's my not amaranthus, it's the flowers that come up at Christmas time. So they're dormant. And hopefully they come back next year. And what I'll do is I'll water them about, about November, late October, early November, something like that. I'll water them and see if they come back to life, just like the Christmas cactus. All right, you guys, I got my little cans. I'm going to put flowers in so we could see from outside. And I like a lot of pots and stuff out back because that's where we sit. So anyway, I got this all level. I got it all level for a change. Hopefully it, see my little spacers I had to use. Yep. Maybe my husband can fix it a little better, or nail it down. I'm thinking about nailing it down. And that'll help secure the base. So this one still needs to be, it's sinking down backwards. And this one is kind of straight, but it's not. It needs something over here to build it up because it leans this way. And this leans that way. And this one is straight. Okay. Excuse me. I get outside sometimes. I don't know if I'm just a little bit allergic to something. Here's a dahlia. Oh, no. This is a hibiscus that it was so tiny. I didn't put it in the sale. I want it to grow more. So I'm just going to let this grow this year, and then I'll sell it next year. Along with some others. I'll seed some this fall. And this is a hibiscus. She's about to bud. She has some blooms on her. I want this to stand up a little better. There we go. There. And, but I don't have her, she does get full sun, but she gets about the same for shade. And my little woods hydrangea. It got clipped off right here when they were doing work back here. Doesn't this look so much better? Goodness, it was just so all up in weeds. We have another limb, big limb, that needs to come down up there. But got most of them and got looking a lot better. So a little bit of work, you know. When you live on a farm, even just a crop farm, you always got something to do. And I don't mind my marigolds growing wherever they want. And I have Acolias here too. All right, you guys, that's it. And hope you enjoyed it. Give me a like. Give me a subscribe. And God bless you. I hope you're safe during any kind of storms we're having. And we're going to have some today. All right. Have a wonderful day, you guys. Bye-bye.